Hello everybody, I am back with, this would be part 3 of my Christmas scrapbook page. I have my papers here that I'm using for my scrapbook page. These are the 3 layers. I'm going to have a black outline that goes around the entire layout. The use of black is good for giving your eyes some place to rest, since this is going to be very busy. This is very busy paper, so I'm going to cut this one down probably just 1/4 of an inch, because all I want is a very small black around it. So we're going to cut off 1/4 inch and then 1/4 inch here. Alright, then so it's going to look like this. Now if you're like me, you're thinking, oh my gosh, there's a whole lot of paper back there that's not going to get used. So I'm going to cut a frame. I'm going to come in an inch, because we just don't need all of that. So we're going to take and we're going to line the paper up at 1 inch, and we're going to line up the blade at 1 inch, and then we're going to go from 1 inch down to 11. We're going to do that on all 4 sides. And that way we'll have this black paper for all the other stuff that we're making, because I have a big monogram that I'm going to be making from the Fontopia Cricut cartridge. So I'm going to need black, and I'm going to need some of the other coordinating colors. So see? So now I've got a simple frame, and I've got all this paper that I can use for the rest of the scrapbook layout. So that's going to get adhered here. Okay, and probably the best way I'm going to do this, because maybe you're wondering how to line this up and everything, I'm going to put the adhesive on the inside part of the frame. This is just ATG. I am fighting myself, telling myself that I don't need that purple one that just came out at the store at Michael's. I'm telling myself, no, 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 you don't need it. There's no reason. That's a waste. And I'm winning so far. I don't really need to be spending any more money on anything. I have everything I need. I've got my photo printer coming, so I'm excited about that. Okay. No, sweetheart, no, honey, you can do it. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this down. Ooh, let's see, I want it to be 10 by 10. It's 12 by 12. So I'm going to cut an inch. Let's just start with an inch. 2 inches just seems like... Oh, I know, it's just 2 inches from each side. You know what, we're just going to do this. Adrian, please get that. My son has a new alarm clock, and he beat the alarm clock today. Okay, and so now I want to cut out the middle of this one. Okay, now we do have a frame, so let's turn around so we can see what we're doing here. And this time we're going to go in, let's see, 1.5 inches. Let's do that. So that means we're going to go to 1.5 inches, which is where I can't see from here. Goodness gracious. 1.5. It doesn't have to be exact measurements. Just don't want to go over I am lining it up at 1.5, so. And it didn't cut all the way through, so it's hard to do this at this angle. Okay, and then now, get a scissor. My scissors. There we go. I'm going to cut that out. It doesn't matter that it's all messy like that, but see, what's important is that we have saved the paper, because we're not going to see that. Aha! See? And now we have all these scraps that we can do fun things with. Okay, and then again, we're going to just use that same technique of applying it as close as you can to the frame, because you know that you're not going to see that adhesive. And then we'll go ahead and just line up corners. And there we go. Okay. So pretty painless, pretty simple. And then I'll show you so far what I've got. Oops. Here's our photo. Where's my journaling spot? I journaled in green with a Bic Market. And then I stamped with a journaling stamp that I have, that I've had for a very long time. So any kind of journaling stamp, if if you're not comfortable with freehanding, or you're just not having one of those freehand kind of days like I wasn't. And I did freehand the doodling around the corner. And so this we're going to embellish, and let me show you how my little doodads are doing here. I added some sequins to that. I don't know if I want this to be straight. I kind of want it to be kind of haphazardy looking. These are not dry yet, so I'm not even going to mess with that, but so far so good. So stay tuned for part 4. Thanks for watching. Bye.